Welcome back to Inside the Arc. I'm your host, Matthew Geller. And how about another blowout win for your New York Knicks? A 126-97 demolishing the Atlanta Hawks. And now your Knicks take a 3-2 series lead, putting them one win away from advancing to the second round for the fourth consecutive year. But in this game, it was over early. From the end of the first quarter and all the way to the final buzzer, the Knicks would lead by double digits and would never look back. This was complete control, wire-to-wire dominance, leading for 93% of this basketball game. And it all started with Karl Anthony Towns and OG Ananoby setting the tone early, bringing the energy, the scoring, and the physicality right from the jump. But then there was the captain, the same guy who gets the blame when things go wrong, reminding everyone of who the player he truly is and what his abilities are, scoring 39 points, 8 assists on 15 from 23 shooting. Just an efficient, amazing night for the captain. And it's a performance you cannot ignore. And think about where this team was, down 2-1, backs against the wall, season on the line, and now two of their best performances of the season. They flipped the entire series. So now the question now is simple. Can they close it out? Let's get into it. I got something to say on Mike Brown. He did something that he said he wasn't going to do before the series. He said he wasn't going to play Towns and Robinson. And going back on that, he said he wouldn't play them together. He hadn't done it all series. Going back on that, the fact that he said that is quite ridiculous. I mean, the Hawks are undersized, and there's no other way to put it, really. I mean, their starting center is 6'7", 6'8", I think, but Onyeka Okongwu. But, I mean, if you put those lineups on, he did, you'll be able to get almost every rebound. That's what really happened this game. As we saw the Knicks out-rebound a team 48-27. You don't see that often. You really don't, which is why I'm extremely happy that we were able to do that. And I feel like he should have done this earlier. And we're finally playing with a level of consistency in the past two games that we need to see all the time. So I'm happy about that. Hawks in this game would not shoot the free throw well. 10 of 17 for them, 59%. But, I mean, the Hawks led once, and there was only one lead change, I'm pretty sure. The Knicks would never look back. Hawks would, again, shoot the ball terribly. But the thing that the Knicks keep playing risky is we keep letting them shoot. And the thing about that is, like, as we saw in the beginning of Game 3, they're going to hit shots eventually. Like, that's what worries me heading into Game 6. Like, what happens if they have a full game like that? The Knicks won't be able to win. Because based on the fact that they can get hot like that in NBA, if you get hot, you can win the game. That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy we got the win. Let's get to these box scores. The Knicks would do a really good job on CJ McCollum, holding him to 3 of 10 shooting, 6 points. He had 4 points until like 5 minutes left in the fourth. It was a great job on him. I'm happy on how we played him. For 2.5 games of series, he killed us. Jalen Johnson would be good for them. He would have 16 points. Okongwu would be good, but the thing about this is Jalen Johnson or Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of those two is going to have a really good Game 6 because they're both great players and they're both bound to do it. As we saw Nickeil Alexander-Walker earlier this regular season drop like 37 against the Knicks. So, like, that's the thing. They could easily bounce back, but I'm happy we got the win. Yeah. Bridges, I mean, I don't know what to say about him. I mean, he needs to be better. Hart played like Josh Hart. He had 3 for 8, 5 rebounds, 9 points. It was a Josh Hart type game. Cat, 16 points. He's only taking 7 shots. I mean, you can't have no one else on the team shoot more than 8 shots and Brunson shoot 23. That's the thing. Like, I get Brunson's the best player. He should be taking the most shots. That's one thing I'll agree with every time. But to think that no one shoots 10 besides Brunson's quite outrageous. Just something to look for. Ananoby, 5 for 8. He's been great this series. 10 rebounds. All defensive first team, in my opinion. And then captain would have 39 points and make 3 threes and only on 6 foul shots, 8 assists. A statement game from him as he leads Knicks playoff history most 30-point playoff games. So we come to expect it from him. Off the bench, Robinson would be amazing. 3 of 3. Just on the defensive side, he's so significant of a piece and makes it so tough for players. He's like really good at staying with point guards for his size. It's ridiculous. The Knicks in this game would win every single quarter, which is something unbelievable. I think we did the same thing in game 4. No, I think we lost the 4th, but we were up by so much. Deuce didn't score after his 2 good games on the road. He also struggled at his 2 games at home. Deuce in the 3 games in the series at home has been terrible, but he's been good on the roads. Hopefully he'll bounce back for game 6. Alvarado was great. He's just a pest to the opponents. Like, he annoys the crap out of them. Clarkson, 9 points, would set the tone early. Okay. The Knicks would, this would be huge. 2nd straight lopsided victory. And now, tomorrow at 7 p.m. East, the Knicks play the Hawks game 6 on ESPN. I mean, it's going to be tough always, but I'm going to dive in a bit on the other games because this Knicks game was a blowout. I mean, so much to talk about when there's blowouts. One thing that pissed me off with the refs, I know we got a lot of calls. I'll be quite honest. We got pretty lucky. Brunson got, he shot a 3 from the right wing, I want to say. He shot a 3 first quarter, and he gets, the Zaza Pachulia rule. He lands on his leg. It's a flagrant. They don't even call it common foul. Stuff like that really annoys me. Magic Pistons. The Magic look to put an end to that series in what would be the first 8-1 upset since 20. It's ridiculous what's been going on in that series. The Pistons just can't shoot. Can't hit the side of a barn. The Raptors, Cavs need a bounce back. I mean, could you imagine if the Raptors advance? That'd be shocking. Rockets, Lakers. Rockets look to extend the series. Let's see if KD's playing. Even if KD's playing, I think Austin Reeves is back. KD's injured. Oh my God. What a joke. What a joke. So they'll be without KD and they look to extend the series still, but yeah, it sucks. And then the Knicks tomorrow. Celtics choked at home. They'll have to go back to Philly. But that's so good for the Knicks. Let's say they won in 5 and the Knicks ended up winning in 6. What happened last year, actually, fun fact. Knicks ended the series on Thursday, I believe. Celtics, I think, ended it on Tuesday the 2 days prior. The Celtics got 6 days off and the Knicks only got 3. Of course, that didn't play in big factors. The Knicks won game 1 and 2. But, I just feel like extra rest is always huge. The more games you play, the more vulnerable you are to injuries and all that. So I'm just so happy that if we have to go through a deep series, so do you. And who knows with that Philly team? I mean, Embiid dropping 33. He's been really good in his 2 games back. I mean, who knows as the Sixers in that series will look to even it up at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. And then you got Nuggets, Timberwolves. Look, I mean, if the Nuggets don't advance, it's a failure for them. I mean, sucks for the Timberwolves. It sucks. I had them in one of my predictions going to the conference finals. I mean, it absolutely sucks. But it happens as the Knicks would get a 126-96 win over the Atlanta Hawks, taking a 3-2 series lead. Game 6 tomorrow night, the Knicks look to put an end to this series and move on to the next round. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Inside the Arc. Once again, I am Matthew Geller.